IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy, actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with plateaus. Did you know that the world's largest plateau is also the world's highest plateau? The Tibetan Plateau is also known as the roof of the world and is located very close to Mount Everest and K2. Plateaus are very interesting formations because they are characterized by miles and miles of absolutely flat land. However, on one side exists that steep slope. So you can imagine it as a mountain with its peak lobbed off. Can you imagine climbing up that steep slope, working hard, feeling like you're making great progress, only to find yourself on top of that flat land and nothing higher to climb for miles and miles? It must be so frustrating. Which is why plateaus are used as a metaphor in the fitness world as well. Most people hit a plateau in their fitness training and then get frustrated. It's when people give up on exercise. What is interesting about exercising and training is that we keep at it because we see and measure the progress. The pants feel looser, your shirt sleeves feel tighter, you lift 20 kgs instead of 15 kgs, and you run 10 kilometers with ease. The progress is what keeps us coming back for more. However, there will come a time when your body cannot respond to the stress you're putting on it as fast as it used to. Which is why when you start exercising for the first time, you see the fastest results. Then, things start to slow down. I often get asked this question, how do I get out of an exercise plateau? It's very common among people who exercise frequently, or people who have been steadily losing fat, but now it has suddenly stopped. The first question to ask yourself is, am I really doing everything right? Is my nutrition actually on point? Is my exercise intensity actually to the max? Am I recovering properly? Very often, we're cheating the process and hence feeling the lack of the results. So being true and honest to yourself is the first stage. You might easily bust out of a plateau simply by focusing on these three aspects: better nutrition, increase the intensity of exercise, and rest more. If you feel that all these are on point and there is nothing more that you can do in these aspects, then start thinking about changing the way you work out. If you've been training for powerlifting and you can't go past 150 kilos, take a few weeks off powerlifting and focus on hypertrophy-based exercises or muscle building exercises. If you're an endurance athlete and you feel your times are not improving, go do some weight training for a week. Build your muscles up a bit more. If you've been focusing on just plain cardio in the gym, stop, add weight training or a high-intensity exercise. The idea is to keep challenging your body in a different way and see how it adapts to that change. Never just stick to one style of training, even though it might be what you enjoy doing. I often take a 1-week break from my gym and do yoga or Pilates. In fact, currently I'm working on speed and mobility as my 2 focus areas. If you're new to training and exercise, ask for help from people in the gym to give you a variety of things to do. If you're a person who has hit their plateau, make sure it's a genuine plateau, where your food and exercise are on point. Then, start playing around with different exercise types: mobility, powerlifting, yoga, hypertrophy, HIIT, LISS, and the list is endless. So your simple habit to never get into a training plateau is to keep adding variety to your routines. Keep changing the styles of exercise while always giving it your best. Many smart exercise programs are created this way. Keep climbing the slope of that mountain. Before you hit the next plateau, shift and climb another mountain instead. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome 180.
माणसं ना गोलगप्प्यासारखी असतात. हाय हॅलो करताना वेगळी आणि बोलताना वेगळी आणि गप्पा मारताना वेगळी, मित्र झाली की वेगळी आणि शत्रू म्हणून वेगळी, थोडक्यात दिसणारी वेगळी आणि असणारी वेगळी, कधी आंबट, कधी गोड, कधी तिखट, तर कधी चमचमीत आणि कधी कधी हॉट अँड स्पायसी सुद्धा. आणि म्हणूनच गप्पा गोल गप्पा विथ तृप्ती खामकर फक्त तुमच्यासाठी दर बुधवारी IVM पॉडकास्टच्या ऍपवर, वेबसाईटवर किंवा युट्यूब चॅनलवर सुद्धा ऐकू शकता. तुम्ही आमचा पॉडकास्ट वेगवेगळ्या पॉडकास्ट प्लॅटफॉर्मवरती ऐकू शकता. फक्त सर्च करा गोल गप्पा विथ तृप्ती खामकर आणि आमचा पॉडकास्ट ऐकत राहा.
How many times have you caught yourself Googling stuff on health and wondering if it's the right information? How many times have you heard different health experts give opposing views, which has only left you confused? There are rising cases of cancer, heart, diabetes, stress, and autoimmune diseases. Meet the patients and the experts who paved the path of true healing. Join me, Rachna Chachi, cancer nutrition coach and nutritional therapist on Heal and Hearty. I take you through my own journey of recovery from an incurable disease and the journey of so many others who healed only via nutrition and holistic healing. Find the answers you seek for what's good for your health and what's good for your soul. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. Don't forget your date with good health.